Hey up everybody, how the devil are we all doing? It's a naughty gulper, and in this video, we're on the hunt for acid. No, not that kind of acid, this kind of acid, beautiful. So our first location is just here, and I've tried to pick spots that have a little bit more going for them than just, well, an acid deposit. And trust me, that's easier said than done, so in the broad scheme of things, this one isn't really too bad to be honest. Now yes, it's not amazing, granted, but we do have this nice little house here, which is lovely, innit? No, it really isn't. But guys, let's face it, when we're looking for spots with resources, beggars can't be bloody choosers, so anything to brighten up the scenery is a win in my book. Now the acid deposit itself is just here, right next to the house, and as you can see, there is land around it that you can build on. Or if you're a lazy bugger like me, you could just slap down an extractor here, glitch inside the house and put your camp in there. Job's a good one. To top off this absolutely wonderful, I guess, location, you've also got a cocaine deposit nearby as well. By cocaine, I mean phosphate. It's a phosphate deposit. Yeah, all in all, not a bad location to be honest with you. Like I said before, beggars can't be choosers with resource spots, but it's not a bad one, I'm not gonna lie, you could do worse. For our next location, we're near the Relay Tower XB-4/18. I don't know, it's a relay tower. And if you're not familiar with this spot, this is the legendary acid cave of Appalachia. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, this spot has been done to death, and it is quite busy, a lot of people know about it, but it's worth a mention. It's probably one of the best locations for acid on the entire map. And there's a couple of reasons as to why it's contender for #1 acid spot. You may be thinking, oh, well, it must be a nice, easy place to build with lots of room. No, or it's in a well-travelled area where loads of people stop by to visit your vendor. Absolutely bloody not. The main reason why it's so popular and so legendary is because it's a cave. Yep, that's literally it. If you want to be Batman or you have a fascination with Golem, then this is the one for you. It does have another race up its sleeve though. If you manage to get your camp module down on that little rocky outcrop, can you see it there? You do? Beautiful. Then you'll not only have access to acid down below, you'll have access to a lead deposit on the top of the cliff as well. Now how's about that for a double whammy? I haven't actually managed to get it so I can have a lead extractor and an acid extractor down at the same time, but I think I have seen people with 2 extractors down, but don't hold me to that. Before you go off at me in the comments saying that I've lied to you, just remember, I didn't design the game. I didn't set the camp radius. If it were up to me, you could have all the camp radius in the world, but I didn't design the game. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All in all, this is a really cool location. Building can be quite difficult, as I've just mentioned, but it is worth it, and I have seen some pretty sweet camps down here. Location Trez, we are at the top of the map in the forest near Vault 51, I do believe, where you get your shelter kits from, and this hasn't really got much going for it, but it has an acid deposit, and that's what we're all here for, guys. Let's remember that. Not too much to go over here at all. You've got your acid in the middle there. Yep, simply lovely. And the best thing about it is the scenery. You're in the forest. It's the best damn region in the map. You've got nothing to be upset about when you're here. The terrain itself is pretty forgiving to build on. Not too much of a challenge. Quite wide open spaces, which if you saw some of the other locations that I looked at, that's a bloody blessing. What I'm trying to say is it's bloody easy to build here. And I guess you've got this nice rocky cliff thing behind you that you could build up against or throw your character off. I don't know. The world is your oyster, guys. Location number 4, we are here just down from top of the world, and believe it or not, this is actually a really nice location to build in, regardless of acid or any other resource. Look at that, you see, it's bloody picturesque, that, isn't it? You've got a nice little cave there, you've got a rowing boat that you can't use in any way, shape or form. Yep, simply lovely. And of course, you've got your own lake. I mean, it's a lake. Everybody loves a water location, don't they? Nope. Just me? That's fine. Now you may be thinking to yourselves, TNG, this is absolutely lovely, but we're here for acid. That's the mission of this video. Where the bloody hell is it? Well, hold on to them reins, I'll show you now. Look at that, you see? It's underwater. How simply lovely is that? And the best thing about it, despite the fact it being in water, you can put an extractor down on it. So when Bethesda tell you can't place items down in water, that's an absolute bloody lie. They're just trying to spoil your fun. Now I will say, guys, this is a very popular location. You've probably seen people building here before, but it is worth trying to put a camp down here. Now we've got camp slots, it doesn't really matter. You know, just load up another one somewhere else on map. It'll be retint morning. Now then, we come to our final camp location, and I'll tell you now, this is probably the worst one out of the whole entire bloody list. Now, obviously, you have your acid deposit thing right in the middle. Yeah, that's what this video's about. We've already established that 19 different times. But it does also have some decent land around it, you know. It's quite open. It's flat-ish until you look at it from a different angle, and then you'll see it's got more slope than a buddy slide. But we'll just ignore that fact and carry on saying that it's flat and that it's really easy to build on. In all honesty with you though, I have tried throwing a couple of builds down here. It's not too difficult. It isn't perfect by any stretch of imagination, but like I've already said once or 6 times in this video, if you're looking for a resource, then sometimes you have to make sacrifices, I think the word is. At the end of the day, you got to make a choice, haven't you? Do you want to camp in a nice location, or do you want a functional camp with resources? Now, I'm not saying you can't have a nice camp at any of these spots, but I think this video shows it's a lot more bloody difficult. You're gonna have to use your imagination a little bit. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yes, that is Darth Vader force choking Cal Kestis. Just enjoy it, don't question it, it's fine. As ever, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to all my patrons. Patreons? Yeah, I don't know. Either way, guys, the extra support really is appreciated. Thank you so much. If any of you want to, you know, get involved with that, click down that link in description and it'll take you over there and show you all the perks that you get. While you're down there in the description, why not have a look at the Discord? Again, there's a magical link. Click on it and it'll take you there. And as ever, guys, if you like the video, hit that like button. Let me know I'm doing an half decent job. And if you want to see more weekly Fallout 76 content, hit that subscribe button. Anyway, you absolutely beautiful buggers. As we say in the north, I will love you and leave you, and I'll catch you at next one.